You know, I liked saying horrible things so much in the last episode that I figured I would say even more in this one. It really sucks being dyslexic sometimes. The other day I impregnated my girlfriend after I pushed her down the stairs. Like, talk about a bruh moment. I don't know what it's like to have dyslexia, but I do know what it's like to have every girl I've ever met tell me they're dyslexic every time autocorrect doesn't carry their ass through a text conversation. Like, maybe you just don't know how words are spelled because you're kind of retarded. I think it's a possibility. I think all dyslexic people should be in wheelchairs with helmets on, given how often they get tripped up over a four-letter word. I'm just trying to save your kneecaps, bro. Sit back and relax. Maybe order some shin guards off Azanom, you human glitch. My girlfriend is anorexic now, thanks to me. It's weird how if you just tell someone they're fat like 3 times a day, every day, it doesn't take them that long to believe you. She started out at 130 pounds. I got her down to 95. Forget crash diets and exercise. If you want someone to really lose weight, all you have to do is cripple their self-esteem and threaten to leave all the time. That shit works. The funny part is she's been thin enough for me for months now, but I kind of want to see how far I can take it. Every time she steps on the scale, I'm like, wow, didn't know we were weighing livestock today. I'm guessing it was the cow's turn. If you get any bigger, you're going to grow 4 more nipples and I'll have to milk the fat out of you. It's useful dialogue because she loses more water weight from crying all the time. We should be saving money on food, but I end up buying more of it just to eat it in front of her, and she's learned not to reach for my plate because I've broken 3 of her fingers. The worst part about COVID lockdowns shutting down schools is that it's really hard to pull off an online school shooting. Like, what do? Go into the classroom chat and upload an NFT of an AR-15? It's really taken the human connection out of education. There's no one around you to use as a meat shield. If someone does break into your place of learning with a gun, you're the only one who's fucked. What do you do if you get in trouble in online school? They can't send you to the principal's office, they just send you to his house to get raped. You can't even corner your crush in the hallway and show her your balls anymore. Kids are really getting the shaft these days, and they shouldn't be paying full price for this kind of education. Don't forget an online school employs 0 janitors. Shit's dirty. I think we should reinstitute slavery, but before you get mad, I mean Jews this time. I think they would make easier slaves. They complain all the time anyway, so you wouldn't feel as bad about it. We give them 40 lashes, and they're like, my back is killing me. Yeah, but you also said that when you were just sweeping the driveway earlier. We'll use whips made out of chicken bones and tell them it's kosher. They'll love it. I know the Holocaust wasn't all fun and games, but it's been, 80 years? Get over it. Betty White was a hot young teenager back then. Spread eagle on every casting couch for miles. Now she's dead at 99 in a Golden Girl casket. Every movie made about the Holocaust is like my own personal Holocaust. It's the same with slave movies. Slave movies are basically the same shit as Hallmark Christmas movies at this point. Whenever the season of discussing reparations rolls around, it's time to go back and watch the same 6 carbon copy clones out of tradition. The pandemic was a net positive to the world because it slowed down the production of Hollywood suffrage films. Didn't stop it outright, unfortunately. The irony of an industry like Hollywood trying to shine a spotlight on historic evils and corruption, that's like Jared Fogle being the next host of To Catch a Predator. But every time a slave movie comes out, you're racist if you don't go see it, and racist if you do go see it and take a seat away from a black person as if they all love watching all that on the big screen. I bet every black person in America is so excited on release day. Sorry, Pastor, I'm gonna be a little late to the church barbecue tonight. I got front row tickets to see my people in chains. I like winter. People say things like, winter is the worst time of year for the homeless. Yeah, that's why I enjoy it. Knowing that people are freezing to death in a garbage bag under a bridge brings me no small amount of comfort in my warm, cozy life. A couple nights ago where I am, it dipped below 12 degrees Fahrenheit. I was like, damn, hope those sleeping bags didn't get tossed in a reservoir. You're gonna need about 6 of them inside each other babushka style to survive the night. Not many people know this, but giving homeless people homes does not stop them from being homeless people. Like, they're still how they are. Every homeless guy you've seen singing the blues in a viral video where someone walks up and offers them a job at Wendy's, they don't show the part where they get fired after the second week because they already failed out of society once. It's not like opportunity was the thing they lacked. Now, some homeless people are just hard luck, but many homeless people dumpster dive because they are also trash and they wish to be among family. They drank or drugged their way out of house and home, they didn't develop properly, they're gambling addicts, convicts, or just straight up losers. A city with no homeless people is a city with a kill shelter, and good for them, because there will always be people who fall through the cracks of their own volition, and soup kitchens can be a warm meal for a fungus. Indigenous people be like, you stole our land. Well, you could have defended it a little better. Maybe get get some more research done in your civilization tech tree before your neighbors come a-knockin', you feel me? You spent half the Indian Wars stealing our rifles to use back at us anyway, so you're one to talk. Every Thanksgiving when we go around the table and say what we're thankful for, I say for reservations keeping you Injuns in line. Yeehaw! I went to a casino a week ago and won $110. Take that, muckleshoot. Native Americans are so under the radar that they're barely even talked about in the diversity circles. Even the most progressive people on Earth are like, wait, what happened? We're too busy trying to segregate schools again. My sister's ex-fiance was a descendant of some kind of Cucamonga tribe or something. It's funny because that sounds like a slur, but it's probably a real tribe. But anyway, I don't remember the specifics because I was like 14, but I know the government literally just gave him money for existing. So he was always able to buy shit. Like, he bought a Nintendo Wii on launch day. It was sick. He was nice. He was the type of guy where even when my sister broke it off, the whole rest of the family wanted to stay friends with him and did for like a year or two. At some point, he went to work for Nike, so I guess the cycle of oppression is alive and well. Dude, I would love to be in charge of a sweatshop. You can just beat kids into submission all day and probably get free shoes. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was all jokes, so calm down. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Sunburned Albino, and I'll see you guys next time.